we've been talking about football, so actually, this is like something cool that I feel like you probably have had to see, and then I've been coming across, and I just think that the idea was executed so well. I need to do my investigation on it. So let me know if you like seen this so far.
Oh, is this the COSM?
Have you?
Yeah, so I have seen that. That's in Dallas, and
Right here.
I think Gus is actually headed there maybe this weekend or next. I don't know. He's planning on going up there to watch one of the games, but I've seen that, and that's nuts. I think it's like $25 to get in or something like that.
Nah, it is nuts. Seems like the next one they're hosting is NFL Bills versus Ravens. Honestly, I'm just so long this idea because
Dude, yeah.
the execution is amazing. The camera angles, the dome, and you can only imagine it scaling to other venues, not just college football or maybe the NFL solely. Maybe this one's indicating what a USC one would be like, and expand. This could be like the new movies, honestly, because movies are like a dime a dozen. There's only like a couple good ones a year, but there's a good matchup of sports pretty much every weekend. So like, let's see the valuation of this. Like,
it's crazy. Let me see.
Multi-billion-dollar company for sure,
dude. And you can rent. So you can rent the whole thing out as well for like bachelor parties and things like that.
Yeah, the only thing I'm interested in is what type of camera is it? What do they use for their?
I don't know.
That's actually pretty effective. This small camera gives you that great immersive angle that it does.
They're playing Georgia, Alabama tomorrow.
Mark up the price for that ticket.
Let me see how much it costs to get in.
Hey, funny question. What would cost more, the actual ticket to go to a Panthers game or the COSM ticket?
Probably the COSM ticket, but dude, you got to think like you don't have to sit outside. You're not standing in the Florida heat. You don't have to wait in line for the bathrooms. There's a bar right there.
Probably better food.
Yeah, better food, I'm sure. Let me see how much.
Like a great seat, $1,000 seat for the fact that I don't know. Do they? I'm wondering if the actual sports entities, the leagues, are gonna get worried though, because like if you're getting such an effective experience, like digitally and not actually having to be present, does that lower the actual in-person value of attending the game? Is that something they have to like be concerned about, or do they just feel like this is just additional revenue and it really doesn't take away from the demand to actually want to be?
It'll take away from the stadium's revenue, but it won't take away from the NFL's. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's $39 for a GA ticket to get into the The reserve seating is sold out, but GA is first come, first serve, standing room areas inside the dome, or find available seating in the hall and on the deck.
Let's see. They only got 10. Yeah, it just has to go far because it seems like there's only LA and Dallas yet. And how I think about it is you could eventually turn this from like, instead of it being certain games, you could do it for like every city. And then I don't know. This is just so a greenlit idea on my behalf. I'm just waiting for this to be IPO'd one day. This is definitely.
They still have reserve seats for the Bills-Ravens game on Sunday. Let me see how much these are. The website is great, by the way.
Yeah, this one right here.
$127 each for a booth. That's not bad.
Yeah, it seems like they got. Oh, okay, so they do have some soccer, but it just seems like they need to scale up. I feel like the idea is proven enough now. You guys need to have this in like every major city that can afford it. Get as many games as you can to distribute them to. Like this,
so
I wouldn't be surprised.
It seems like the level
like
2
bar. This should be like, instead of like little TV screens, like and then I can only think about how this like with like new technologies, like Meta had their like Meta Connect conference this week, and then they announced like new AR headsets or whatnot. I can imagine then the next thing is, rather than even a dome, everybody has their glasses on or whatnot, and then it's an even more immersive experience. I just feel like they have something here because the execution, even when you just only see it on TikTok, it just makes you want to be there yourself.
This is crazy though. Their website's super good. $127 for a booth in the level 2 club level, which seems to be the best spot you want to be. Yeah, that's dope. I would love to go at some point when I'm in Dallas next. I might have to go out there and catch a game. I'm super high on this as well. I agree.
Super long. I didn't even know it was this large though. These videos, this actually.
So that level 2 right there that you just saw, that's where everyone wants to be. I think right here. There's 3 levels. There's level 1, level 2, and level 3.
Data says, or will it just expand the overall audience? I doubt few will want to be to the stadiums. That's what they definitely want to hear. And the NFL, and he says, I want nothing to do with crowds, but might consider something like that on occasion. They could do Broadway shows and things. For sure, you really could just scale up. It doesn't even have to be sports. Any immersive experience that like you would want to be there, but for some reason you can't afford it or you can't travel. Like this enhances the experience rather than like an elevated typical broadcasting view that you get on like a national game. This is just more immersive. So
I agree. I think that'd be awesome. But like, even movies like Interstellar would be crazy to watch in that.
No, for sure. I don't know. Like, it seems weird. Like maybe it's the dome effect that makes it like more enhanced because the IMAX big screens have been a while, but people have been saying those have been dying. But for some reason, this just gives like a new vibe. So it must be like the dome effect, or like, it's just better. I can't tell you why this execution seems just much better than what we've seen from other like venues. But
yeah, that's so sick. I think we'll see more of them pop up around. I bet Chicago gets one. I bet New York gets one. I bet Florida gets one. I bet kind of the bigger cities will get them first. Obviously, Dallas and LA first, but Vegas, I mean, it has the Sphere, which probably competes with this a little bit.
It's probably inspired it, but like not every city can afford to build a tourist attraction.
No, yeah. Well, how much did the Sphere cost? Like fucking $250 million or something like that? How much?
2.3, boy. I had a couple zeros to that.
2.3 bill?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, damn.
Honestly, yeah, but this is just like future multi-billion-dollar company. We're seeing it live. Super.
And you said it's just one guy with a little camera?
No, that camera is like.
Or it's on a cable, I guess.
Yeah, it's only like one small let me see camera. Like you would think with that big ass screen, how high quality, maybe it's super large, but you damn near would like literally miss out on it. Like it's that small. You would probably think this is just like. Some like
and it's pinned to the bottom of the goalpost.
Yeah, that's where I guess this is how they're getting the NFL views. Well, it'll be interesting to see how like I'm anticipating maybe the NBA gets some of this soon.
Dude, that'd be sick. Just like courtside at a Lakers game.
Yeah, future IPO right here. Like this is the type of company you feel like salty about that. Like these IPO companies go to like these like accredited investors first because. We as like individual participants of the market, like we shouldn't have to wait to like get it on like these super good ideas, like because I'd be ready to hammer this right now, honestly. Yeah, that's the
IMAX does still do the 3D thing. Mike.
You saw what?
Mike was asking if IMAX still did the 3D thing.
Yeah, I want to try it again. I haven't tried one of those in a while, but yeah, that was an immersive experience. I can transition. Got any final thoughts?
That would be cool to go watch a game. Like I said, they're playing Alabama, Georgia. That'd be really fun. That's a big game this weekend. And then I'm sure for the CFPs, for the title game, that would be crazy. Yeah. The World Series would be insane to watch in there too. If it was like if you could somehow get like a plate view.
Oh yeah,
view.
Yeah.
That would be sick. That would be
so tiny swing that much.
Yeah.
That the angles on this would go crazy.
Yeah, and baseball, you could have a little more freedom because you could get a little closer to to the action. That would be cool.
And you can imagine it doesn't have to be like a seated experience. Then you could just like imagine this on top of a bar experience. So it's like people still standing and walking around, but like
you can walk around, hang out, drink and eat and stuff. Yeah.
Super product rollout and execution here. So nice job, COSM.